Yeah, sorry, Mick. Sorry to be seen distracted, but I've just gone onto my Twitter account because I've just got a message in terms of something. So, do you know how we were talking about Flex a little while ago?
Yeah,
On
yeah,
on
Flex from United View, yeah.
yeah, on his own channel now, he's just got someone from Bloomberg on his profile, on his podcast, sorry. And
Oh,
basically, this individual, let me just get his name, David Hellier. I apologize for the pronunciation.
David Hellier, okay.
Yeah, but he has just said, essentially, he was told by sources that Jim Ratcliffe's bid is dead.
So essentially, I was told by the sources that Ratcliffe's bid is dead. So we've only got one proper bidder, which is the Qatari bid. So that plus the what we were hearing from the Qataris, was the combination of the story basically. Now, the Qataris being confident. Now you've got this other aspect really, which is that the Qataris are confident, but are they right to be confident? And on that, there's a little bit of doubt. Okay, because my understanding is that they are still not offering the kinds of amount that the Glazers want. They're still quite a long way apart, I'd say. And not only are they not offering it, but they now have no competition, no proper opposition from Ratcliffe. So it's basically a game of who blinks first, and could they go up? I mean, they've said this is their final bid. Could they go up? Well, it's a private company. They could in theory go up, but then they lose a bit of face, and how important is that? So that's where I think we are at the moment.
Ladies
And
and gentlemen,
that
we
is
have
why
breaking news.
that is why,
Breaking
Mick,
news.
you're brilliant at what you do. As I say, I haven't watched this clip because it's just under 2 minutes long, and obviously we still have a little couple of things to get through before we obviously end today. But that situation has literally just come through to me now. I've just read it now, that the exclusive from United View TV, who has had a member from obviously Bloomberg, has said, essentially, I was told by sources that Ratcliffe's bid is dead. So this could be a situation massively for a lot of people in this chat, a lot of fans around the world, that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is not successful with his bid. And I can see the smile on your face, Mick, because we can look at the names at the bottom of the list now. We can look at Anana, we can look at Mason Mount, we can look at Kim Min-jae and even Frankie de Jong, and we could have an opportunity now where all of these players potentially could come in, because the Qataris very seemingly seem incredibly close to buy Manchester United.
The thing is, I always said that, one of these publications would break the story. Either it would be exclusive to Bloomberg, or even it would be exclusive to Reuters, not to independent, not to to the British sports journalists whatsoever. And in a way, breaking news, maybe slow sports news, because I've been knowing this, because at the end of the day, I've been doing this podcast, and there's
It's been
certainly
very difficult, hasn't it, Mick, to obviously get all the information that you and I sort of get told, and to operate in a way that you need to sort of keep level headed. So look, it's a massive hats off to everyone in this industry.
yeah,
Because
true. It's everyone in this community that's
yeah,
because
absolutely.
we've been everyone as a fan base, like all we ever wanted was to get the Glazers out, right? And so Jim Ratcliffe's bit was a little bit of I always smell the dead fish in the water, to be honest. There's something wrong, and the way he was constructing the deal was confusing the Glazers. And my
Nothing short of
sources
a
has
disgrace, mate, if we're being perfectly honest. It was an embarrassment. And I'll go so
yeah.
far to say that Sir Jim Ratcliffe was a Glazer 2.0. And I know some Sir Jim Ratcliffe fans won't like me saying this, but he would have actually been worse than the Glazers, because at least at the very minimum with the Glazers, as Man United fans, we know what we get. We get nothing.
Yeah.
We know how awful they are. Whereas Sir Jim Ratcliffe would have brought hope to Manchester United fans, which would have been heartbreaking to see them go through it again. So it's
I just want to say, I mean, it's. I just want to say that I've been knowing this for quite a while regarding Sir Ineos. I don't know why I'm calling Sir Ineos, but that's he's been out of the race for quite a while, right? Well. But this, I tweeted this yesterday out that the 48 hours is the ticking period where the responding bid has to say, I will comply, I will raise, or I will fold my cards, in layman's terms. Numerous sources, according to my opinion, as I like to fact check, and people that have been watching my podcasts and watching my content for the past 10 months have been following this very closely. Okay. I had to do the due diligence. I have to verify and check, but I'm more convinced after checking everything to put it out today as a kind of breaking news in a way, right? I wouldn't put this out without feeling confident, but what does this mean? Well, basically, let me reiterate as a breaking news in a certain ways that, you know, this is kind of emotional because I've been speaking to people involved in the sales process. Although there's been an NDA in place, there's people you trust over the years in various different places. And it's been kind of disclosed to me within this past 24 hours at least. Raine Group, Glazers, Latham and Watkins, and 92 Foundation has come to a 48 hours exclusivity agreement that started yesterday. They've asked Sir Jim Ratcliffe to respond, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been allegedly told he's refused to increase his bid. Therefore, we're coming to a conclusion in terms of contract and conclusion, the way I see it. And it's been told to me by credible sources that Raine Group are working on a statement that will be released together with Manchester United PLC. Now, will this happen this week? I cannot tell you. All I can say is the end of the road is here, and it looks like the Sheikh Jassim will be the winner and the winning bid of Manchester United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, if I may say so, has declined. It makes sense if you look at what British media is reporting, that he's been sort of thrown his last dice, offering Joel and Abram to stay as minority investors. This is my humble research, humble opinion. I give you back today. It's not a statement. It is just my findings and speaking to the people around the world close to this deal as well.
Right.
But there's certain information that I'm getting from the inner circles within the 92 holding foundations, like, very, very high up there as well. I mean, almost like a signature on that 92 holding foundation company directors board of level, like, if you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
but then within the community, like, of course, you speak to the likes of Phil Brown, like within the Twitter spaces and stuff like that. People do, you don't have to be a journalist, like, you don't have to be an ITK, or it's all about connections and who you know and how you share the information. At the end of the day, we've all been working on with 1958 to, get a full sale only. So I'm happy because if you look at paper, like, what 92 Holding Foundation is, the complete TLC package, what we're looking for.
Absolutely.
We want to be loved. We want to feel loved, and we want to feel special. We want to be pampered. And what he's offering is, God, I'm touched.
It's hard to describe, isn't it, Mick? And I can understand for many, many months how emotionally draining this has been, not just from a fan perspective, but also
Right.
working in this industry. But look, we'll try and rattle through the rest of the topics that we have, Mick, because obviously
Right,
we have...
quick. This is kind of like, what everyone is hanging around for, because it's fluid. Like, hangs into the biggest signing in the transfer window is Sheikh Jassim's 92 holding. So I was hoping for the kit launch at least, like to see the turnaround, they slowly turn around the
And it's
kit,
Sheikh
and then
Jassim
you see,
holding it.
92, number 92, Sheikh Jassim. Listen,
100%.
Anil, it's been a pleasure, man. We went over almost with 15 minutes, but when it comes to Manchester United and transfer talks, the buck never stops, does it?
Absolutely. Like I always say to you, Mick, thanks a lot for asking me. Thanks a lot to this brilliant community as well that you've got built here. It's great to see everyone get involved.
Absolutely.
For you to allow a platform for everyone to have their comments and their say, no matter what they are, if they're serious or funny or just interesting. It's brilliant to see. So congratulations on everything that you've achieved. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks where we hopefully, as I said last time, we'll have a couple of transfers and who knows, maybe even a takeover to sink our teeth in.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Next time I see you. Thank you, Anil. And big up for the community. Big up for Anil for coming on. It's what we always said. We had our say, and now we're giving back your day. This has been Mick Ruby and Anil Condola. Please follow Anil Condola on, where can they find you, Anil?
Yep, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media. It's literally my name, as it says at the top there, Anil Kandola. I've got my own podcast, the Content Podcast. We will be getting some solid content coming out in the coming weeks and months. So yeah, please be sure to give that a little like and subscribe as well. But yeah, like I said, Mick, thanks once again. Thanks to everyone in this chat, and we will be meeting again, hopefully with a Qatari flag behind my head somewhere.
Let's get giddy, all right? Thank you, Anil, for coming on
No
today,
problem.
and I
Thank you
wish
very
you a fantastic day. Goodbye, people, and see you in the next stream. Bye for now. Bye.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Release TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.